Let's fight, let's fight, let's fight, let's fight, let's fight. Take some power tonight, folks. Boots on the ground. Beatrice Selby. Let's fight with all the other folks joining us. Let's fight. Welcome in the ring to each and every one of you. We trust you've had a fantastic, big, audacious, productive Friday. TGIF, thank God it's Friday. How Friday looking at your end? Patricia Graves, Andy Goodman, and all the other folks who are joining us. Rena Cummins, Diane Fordyce. Great to see you, Diane. Great to see you. Rena, good to see you. Ingrid Pollard, good to see you. Onika Glenn, Paul Bourne, good to see you, Paul. Good to have you, Wendell Saul and Penelope Hudson. All the folks joining us across social media, welcome in the ring. Good night. Let's fight. Good to have you, JJ, Everett Small, and I see Janet is here with us too. I see Colin Thompson, Gloria Fraser. I see a lot of folks. Everett Small is joining us too. Simone Pinder is here, Junior and Kelson. Good to have you, Margaret Nelson. Good to have all of you wonderful, beautiful, fantastic folks with us this evening. Pace and power, power and pace. Andrew Griffith, Debbie Hohenkirk. Good to have you, Beatrice Selby. Tanya Cummins is here with us. I haven't heard from Tanya a little bit. Roy Garber, good to see you as well, Roy. And all the other folks like Gladys Prasad, Lily, Lyndon Gale. Good to have you, Rhonda Spencer, Tom. The whole team come out this evening, guys. Good to have you, June Chase. Sandrine, good to have you too. And Charles Nelson. All you fantastic, wonderful folks like Mona Moore, good to have you. Shauna Fortune, good to have you. Beryl Crawford is here too. Let's fight. Wherever you fantastic folks joining us from this evening, whether you're joining us on Twitter, whether you're joining us on YouTube, whether you're joining us on Facebook, or you're in the studio with us, we got some folks ringside right in the studio. We bring them in very, very young now, folks. Very, very young. We have a little one in the studio this evening, and we want to welcome her to the set. Welcome, welcome. Bring it back for her. Pace and power, folks. Pace and power. Lester Williams, good to see you. Grace James, good to see you. I see Glenn. Cheryl Glenn is here. Cheryl, how are you doing? Good to have you as well, folks. Share the live. Smash that emoji button for us. Partner with us as well. Y'all know we don't run out of water, folks. We don't run out of water. Glenn Ronald, Leslie Patrice Hamilton, Shanetta, Yvonne Daly, good to have you. Lynn McDonald, good to have you as well. Shirley Juice, Shirley, I ain't seen you in a couple of days. I hope you are well. I know sometimes people are in the quiet, behind the scenes, still viewing us, still participating, just not commenting as much. Michaela Andrews, Coates, good to have you as well. Facebook user, good to have all the Facebook users on the live tonight, folks. Gloria Van Kutten Felix, Tracy Mullen, Gloria, how are you? How are you, Gloria? Tracy, how are you as well? Good to have you, folks. Kishan Sharma, Ram Jalan, good to have you, Kishan. Owen Bacchus, how y'all like how the accent is just kicking? Bam Bam, Basil Clark, good to have you, Basil. Good to have you, Jolet Asana and Volney Wilson. All you beautiful, fantastic, peace-loving, good-natured people who are joining us. A good night to each and every one of you guys. Share the live, smash the emoji button. Good to have you, Sharon McPherson. Good to have you, Basil Clark. And all the folks joining us. Folks, we got the fight card ready. It's only all waiting on. The fight card is set. It's ready. We're ready to pass away. It's Friday night, folks. Thank God it's Friday. We're happy you're here, Richard. Good, Heidekan. We're happy you're here too. And is it Amelia? Good to have you too. And Facebook, all these Facebook users. Marcel, Sandra Facey. We like when people use their real name and come out. Desiree Albert. Good to see you, Desiree. Great to see you, Desiree. And Sharon Griffith. Rhonda Lane is here. Good to have you. Rhonda and all the other folks joining us. Boots on the ground, Rhonda Lane is here. Good. The fight cat is here too. Believe it or not. Yep, we want to say hello to all the young ones watching us. All the ladies watching us. Good to have you. I see Leslie Niles, Rena Cummins. I see Orden Robinson. Good to have you, Orden. And all the other folks joining us. Such a privilege, guys. It is such a privilege. Dolly Anderson Linton is joining us as well. Diane Fordyce, Lizzie Simon. Good to have you, Shellan Joseph. Rhonda Ferguson is here too. Yeah. We know some folks joining us from the Marriott. Hello. Pay for your meals, please. Don't run out. Hello, Marriott. Good. Wherever you're joining us from this evening, we are privileged to have you guys here with us and to have had you all week long. That is such a privilege. And especially if we don't take lightly, it is a privilege we do not take lightly. Sabina Jacobs, Marvin and Michelle George, Embelly Clark. Embelly, how are you doing? I see you for a little bit, Embelly. Hope all is well at your end. Yep. Reda Warren and Rosamond, Joan Holdham. Good to have you. And Courtney October. Good to have you, Courtney. Jamal Aziz. Not to be left out, folks. Hundreds of you are joining us across social media and around the world. Welcome in the ring, guys. I see Rhonda is here. Allison John is here as well. Please and thank you, guys. Leslie Lynette Fraser is here too. Tanya Cummins. I see Odetta Langhorn is here as well. Believe it or not. Ariel Abrams is here too. Junior Gibbs. Jean Williams, the Bokia. She's here too. And Jenny's book, of course. Pace and Power, Jenny. Pace and Power. Junior Gibbs and all the other fantastic folks like Faith Bullberry. Good to have you, Faith and Heaven. Faith. All the faiths come out tonight. Yep. We got to have a little faith, folks. We're going to have a little faith. Good to see each and every one of you. Wherever you folks are joining us, well, we know some of you can't wait too long. You got to get this sample quick. Hope you have to pay for the meal when it is served. I hope you can pay. Don't run out before you pay. Please and thank you. We got a lot of stuff on the fight card this evening, folks. And we thought we ought to give you an appetizer. The entrees, folks. Yep. The Rastafarians, they're not satisfied with this legislation. They're not satisfied with this legislation. They're not satisfied at all. There's a cook-up right now because Zelensky in the Ukraine, well, the Russians running. Who knew? The Russians are retreating, but the folks, they are very cautious. We're going to be talking about that. What's happening for Christmas? What's happening in the marketplace? We want to know how the high prices treated with you fantastic folks. Stanboard, Mortal Story, Barbara Ralph, Claudette Bobbitt. How are you doing, Claudette? Good to have you. There's some sad news from East Boris on the quarantine, folks. Ryan Park Secondary, some very sad news emanating from that school today. And then we have Irfaan. Every time you see Irfaan, he vexed. He upset. Well, today was no different. Today was no different. He was vexed today. Vexed every day. Brenda Oliver, vexed today. He will be vexed tomorrow. He wanted the thing and every day he vexed. Well, give it up. There are people who can do this thing effortlessly. Don't sharp yourself. Deborah Sharona Lynch, good to see you. Good to see Cecily as well and Andy Williams. Owen Bacchus, Hobie Chester, Eva, good to have you. Good to have you, Eva. Junior Gibbs, Loretta, and all the other folks like Sabina Doris, and I see Diane Fordyce. I see Barbara Ralph is here. The names are going by so fast, guys. Candy Energy is here. No scraps, still and Candy. Jesse Albert is here as well. Great to see each and every one of you folks. Respect and manners to see Ogle and Roxanne Odessa. Good to see you, Brenda Bailey and Richard Fordyce. Beatrice Selby, Claire Capel, Ronaldo. Good to have you, Ronaldo. Is it Cassius? Good to have you, Ronaldo, and all the other folks joining us. Folks, I think we have the opener this evening. We got to open up. We're opening the drinks. You think we just can't drink to the car? We got to open up. As we start proceedings this evening, folks, we got an opener tonight, folks. We got an opener for you. You know, some of you are disrespectful. Remember Roberts, Walmer Wilson, June, Thomas Heineken. Some of you disrespectful in this place, and you're causing a lot of disrespect. That's what I want to tell you all. This Jacobot, the colony Randy, Mr. Rash and Dash, Ethan Beat, causing a lot of disrespect in this place. Especially the tongue men, Sheena Hazel, Sharon Castler, Edward. You all don't come wrong tongue men funny. I must defend tongue men everywhere. Folks, I was born in the fantastic mining town of Linden. I left Linden very early. It's got a lot of family there, a lot of beautiful, wonderful family. They told me if I don't say that, it's trouble. A lot of wonderful, beautiful family in Linden, folks. Yeah, beautiful, hard-working people in Linden. I trust you're happy now, I've said it. Yeah, hard-working family, the first to me. And the Jurassic. They tell me to say, hard-working family. In London, folks, left London very early. But I'm tongue man through and through. Tongue man through and through. You know some of y'all wicked? There are some people from the country living tongue side 15, 20 years, and then they tell me, I'm going home to Bartico. Huh? Y'all don't call you to name? I'm going home to Bartico. I'm going home to Linden. I'm going home. 15, 20 years living in town. You say going home to Bobby's. Well, folks, I say tongue man. Lending is my born tongue though. But this fella here, eat and beat, putting tongue men to shame everywhere. Everywhere, we see eat and beat. Lash and lash. Everywhere. Is it disrespect? That's the problem for me. Is it disrespect? Now they're causing tongue men everywhere now. People watching me funny. The ladies watching me funny. No, you carry a young lady out. They want to see your wallet. I know my wife a little while. Carry me wife out the other. She want to see me wallet too. She ain't trust y'all now. Disrespect. Is it disrespect, folks? Is it disrespect? Look the disrespect this thing causing us. Fella, took to social media quite recently to disrespect them, Ben. Hear the story here now. Lash and dash, east and beat. Disrespectful. Look what you're causing.
You see this banner got this whole country in up roll, buddy. You see? It ain't looking good for them tongue boys at all, buddy. You see, man? Yeah, this banner, you know what they said, Peter Beer Paul and Paul P5. This banner, make them tongue banners point, trap them tongues banners looking like wrongs banners right now. Ladies, if you want a good husband, you want a good man, take a man from any countryside. Forget about them Jai strong banners. Yes, right, man. You check this here. You go where there's East Coast, where there's Wakenham, Legwan, Esikrebo. Yes, right, man. Yeah. Partico, them banners always there on SAP. Yes, right, me. You gonna get on $60,000 vex money. Go Borbies, any country. Yes, right, me. Don't tell them I wouldn't even dash and don't pay no bill. You know already getting on them tongue banners. Yo, even if you go Muruko, you could get a banner with a banner with a on SAP. Yes, right, me. Them banners don't run. Yes, right, me. I watch. No, yes, right, me. Them Marine banners looking more hard than this banner where I calling Randy. Yes, right. Yeah, Randy make them tongue banners points chap for it. Yes, right. Showing you by 0 points, man. We don't dash in the country. Take any man from the country. Wearing a set of designer clothes. We can't even fit them. We even can't button properly. It's best you buy a Chinese we could button and fit you comfortable. You know what I mean? Barring friend carrying them thing. Yo, in the country we don't dep on scone. Yes, right, mate. Watch. We might looking like flat footers. Yes, right, mate. But watch it. If we want flash, if we want to get this place dark, we could get this place dark. I guess so we dep on stop. Yes, right? Yeah. Wrongs banners. As a black now, you can't even go nowhere and sit down and argue like a big bite. Yes, right, mate. Everybody got to watch you now. Because of what the nonsense this banner here do. Show you. Wrongs banners by.
He disrespectful. He disrespectful. You see me our cousin? Randy, see me your cousin? Disrespectful. Disrespectful. You go and place and eat. Pay a bill, man. Shucks. No people watching me. Sideways. Gary out here looking thin. You know, tongue man sharp. Randy Gary out here looking thin. It used to be something when a girl from Borbies, like my wife said, she got a tongue fellow. It used to be something. You have a natural too. You know, above the rest in Borbies. You got something up on them girls. When you say my husband is from Georgetown. There's something. You go to the shop, you tell the shopkeeper, my husband is from Georgetown. Yeah, take a bag of goods. Free. Used to be something. No, cause to be shame and disgrace, Randy. How you gonna do that to us? Disrespectful, this fella here. Disrespectful. I don't pretend the Bible use a word sap though. What sap means? What? I got one interpretation sap. Patricia Fraser, Jordan Cook, Wendy Caesar. What sap mean? When Bob does I want to sap. It's like, what's up? It's the kind of thing. What sap means? I don't know. Maybe it crosses the generational boundary. What sap means? You see, it's a big cousin. National embarrassment now. I gotta come out there and ask, what sap mean from country, man? Country fellow, tell me what sap means. Sharon more curious. Here's a story. Did I go by too fast for you? There's a disrespect for me. Listen to that one more time, folks. There's a disrespect. Disrespect.
This banner got this whole country in up roll, buddy. You see? It ain't looking good for them tongue boys at all, buddy. You see, man? Yeah, this banner, you know what they said, Peter Beer Paul and Paul P5. This banner, make them tongue banners point, trap them tongues banners looking like wrongs banners right now. Ladies, if you want a good husband, you want a good man, take a man from any countryside. Forget about them Jai strong banners. Yes, right, man. You check this here. You go where there's East Coast, where there's Wakenham, Legwan, Esikrebo. Yes, right, man. Yeah. party car, them man always there on SAP. You say me, you gonna get on $60,000 vex money. Go Borbies, any country. You say me, don't tell them man wouldn't even dash and don't pay no bill. You know already getting on them tongue banners. Yo, even if you go Muruko, you could get a banner with up on SAP. You say me, them banners don't run. You say me, can watch. No, you say me, them man man's looking more hard than this banner we are calling Randy. You say, yeah, Randy make them tongue manners points chap body. You say, showing you by 0 points, man. We don't dash in the country. Take any man from the country. That's where I said designer clothes. We can't even fit them. We even can't button properly. It's best you buy a Chinese we could button and fit you comfortable. You know what I mean? Bar and friend care and them thing. Yo, in the country we don't dep on scone. You say, me, watch. We might looking like flat footers. Yes, right, me. But watch it. If we want flash, if we want to get this place dark, we could get this place dark. I guess so we step on stop. Yes, right? Yeah, wrongs banners. As a black now, you can't even go nowhere and sit down and argue like a big bite. Yes, right, me. Everybody got to watch you now because of what the nonsense this banner here do. Show you. Wrongs banners, bye.
I see Margaret Nelson say Randy's a yam go where. Right? And people say something with the R's. You had Roy, now it's Randy. Right? And people now watching Raymond's them strange, Romeo, Richard, watching the R's. Very, very strange notice. They say, it's the R's. Go to them charade. Right? You're going to say, take out even the R from charade. Take it out. It's the R's to we folks. And now this thing gone down for me now. You could imagine less than 24 hours. This thing is now in the annals of history. I know better way you could put something down in history. You put it in the song. Folks, get the real place, you know. Less than 24 hours after that story burst on the scene, folks. A song! More disrespect for me. Take a listen. Take a listen. More disrespect.
The man, the lash palm court battle with the same thing going palm court with a 4 girl. The man drink about 160,000 with them girls left for a washroom and never show back.
Not nice. He boy run like a wounded dog.
The city boy beat out. Him beat out. He run away from the bill. He really have skill. For taxi man now fall in the trail. Comfy a walk now stuck with the bill. Head just a hot more pressure to the brain. Taxi man in the sass be another man pay 56,000 now he's suffering. All of this cash out he didn't give no chop. This camera boy at the station crying. He lash palm coat pop Marriott got the ashes. The ashes toss 56,000 free food is a must. Ashes the ashes toss 56,000 free food is a must. I don't understand this man bad for this. This man come out to rice. You know, this man is a full trickster. Full scammer boy. You know what I mean? The man catch 2 pack. Bust them back. Ashes toss 56,000 free food is a must. Imagine the map. Rap poured over 100 and something thousand. I know the man tried the same thing with Marriott, but guess what Marriott do? Put me on a bed. Now the man had his name. The city boy beat down. The man here money 56,000. I got if I make taxi man, don't get hard to talk.
Folks, hold up. If this thing wasn't so serious, it'd be funny. You know, the disrespect. You know, tongue bite beat out. You know, Randy, if you want to see citizenship, the fact that Randy was found in Region 3, I think says it all. The fact that Randy was located in Region 3, right? We will strip Randy of his Georgetown citizenship. Strip. Right? Stay in Region 3. They said the West Side. What's the best side? Stay over South Air from them and Ifort University and so on. Right? Don't get tongue men out there getting bad name. You know? Don't get tongue men getting bad name. It used to be you had to carry dowry and all that. You go and tell your mother in the country you got a tongue boy. You need dowry and all that. Sign, seal, delivered. Go for it. Go multiply. That's all you needed. You have a tongue man out here looking thin and getting disrespect. It's the R's. Watch the R's. Roy, Randy, Richard, Romeo. You watch them. Irfaan. Watch the R's, folks. Watch the R's. That's what we can tell you. Watch. 20 minutes in the program. We haven't even talked about international affairs. National issues. We still on Randy. That's the disrespect. That's what we're talking about. That's the disrespect. Folks, we're bringing you in this evening from around the world. That's where we're starting from. That's where we're starting from, good folks. From around the world. From around the world. Zelensky's tongue man. He's not from the country, Ukraine. He's from tongue. The fact that Zelensky put up such a resistance to Putin's country boy. Putin's country boy. You know, if Putin is born in this country, will be from the west side. Putin, you see, it's talk and bluff. But Zelensky is tongue man, the real stuff. The real stuff, folks, they have just retaken this area in Ukraine called Kherson. Right? Russia's latest defeat, the folks are telling us there. Putin is eating beat. You see, you come like a big thing. Oh, you want to take over. You know, you want to take over Ukraine. Eat and beat. Now he's running. But Zelensky, tongue man, made strong stuff. Strong stuff, folks. Tongue man, Zelensky, you can tell. Stand up, shoulder the responsibility. Irrespective of the odds, he running. Region 3. It's Region 3. Where are you from? Y'all don't come down with fun. It's Region 3. Folks, around the region, you see, 2 years could look different to different people. That's what I want y'all to know. 2 years being in government, and or a little over, a little under, could look different for different people. Imagine. Mia just went in. And could you believe it? Mia Motley is being considered. People are putting her name up out there, feeling around as possibly the next Secretary General of CARICOM. The next Secretary General of CARICOM. How can you mention Irfaan name? How can you mention Irfaan name? Anybody even know Irfaan? We saw the Barbados Gleaner said that Mia Motley should be considered as the next Secretary General. You think people want any Secretary General from a country producing the Randys of this world? You think so? You think anybody want a Secretary General when they hear Randy story? They say, this thing might run in the national veins. Eat a bit. Mia is being considered. Say when Mia finish her 10 years PM of Barbados, Mia could be the next Secretary General of the United Nations, folks. All right? How long Jack you up on the scene? How long Jack you out here fighting? 12, 15 years, 20 years? How come he never meeting in the same sentence with Secretary General? He named the sentence of Vice News. He named the sentence of Sue. But Mia Motley, Win Bob, the different, Macmillan Barrow, Secretary General. Yeah, Mia Motley, Secretary General. It looks appealing. Irfaan Ali, Barjangio, Vice News, Sue. Huh? You see where I'm going with this here? Sharon Das Prasad. Yeah, Ozzy Rogers. Those names are mentioned in the same category with them boys. Yeah, Irfaan Vex though. I want you all know Irfaan Vex. Vex, and we're going to come around to that. Greg Anderson, Patricia Fraser, Laverne Lincoln, John O'Mara. Good to see you both. I know Randy Vex, Irfaan. I know. Randy was spotted in Region 3. Right? Region 3 don't get pressures. They produce Irfaan plus Ivory to the person. You think they want Randy to compound the problems? Right? If Region 3 said they want to secede from the union right now of the United States of Guyana, let it go. If Region 3 said they want out in the Federation, let them go. Irfaan Ali, Ivory to the person, and Randy. Right? Third strike you out. Third strike you out. Mayor Martley, good folks. Secretary General of the United Nations, not of CARICOM, of the United Nation. Yeah? But if a name be mentioning, 2 years in, 2.5 years in, wow. That's telling. In and of itself, that is very telling. But in the 592, what can I tell y'all? When the 592 folks share it down like, smash the emoji button, partner with us. Go in Region 3 for a little while. Partner with us, folks. Father have his mercies. Father have his mercies. We mourn with those who are mourning, folks. Line Park Secondary School in Region 6 on the quarantine. We mourn with those who mourn there. Friends and family of this young teacher met her demise today. Went to school, healthy and strong, they tell us. And then complained of feeling unwell. Complained of feeling unwell. And folks, that's it, you know. Just like that, never seek to know for whom the bell tolls. John Donne, the poet, says, it tolls for thee. Our thoughts and prayers go to the family and relatives and community of Darmani Prashad. Darmani Prashad there, a teacher at Line Park Secondary School. Never seek to know for whom the bell tolls. Went to school feeling healthy, and then complained of feeling unwell. Collapsed in school. Managed to take her to seek medical attention, and that's it, folks. That's it. Some of y'all vexed out here and, you know, trying to kill your brother and racism and all of that. Life is so fragile. Again, our thoughts and prayers go to Darmani Prashad's family and friends and loved ones in Region 6 and wherever they may dwell. Can be an easy time for that. You send your loved one to school, you don't know they're coming back home. You get a phone call, could change your life, you know. That's why y'all know that. A phone call could change your life. Randy said he was going into the front door to make a call. That young woman like change at Marriott. The taxi driver like change. A phone call could change your life. People say they're going to make a phone call now, you can be very suspicious. Again, our thoughts and prayers go out with Darmani Prashad's family there in Region 6 and our loved ones. Can't be an easy time for that. And the school population, Line Park, well, she was a tremendous teacher and a wonderful person. Yep. Had to be in the ringside. Wonderful person. You know what's sad, folks? You know what's sad? Oh, my father. You know what's sad? The pandemic that's happening on our roads, the carnage in our waterways. There's a pandemic in and of itself, folks. Father of his mercies. You know what's sad? It's sad. It's very, very, very sad what's happening in this place. Every day, a boat turned upside down. Some foolishness, purgatory, confusion powder. That's how we follow them. They tell us 2 surveyors, 2 of them are afraid to have drowned. 2 of them afraid to have drowned at Mbamadai in a boat mishap. How they making boat in this country? I don't understand. Every day, something on the water. Share the damn line, folks. Smash that emoji button. Let me go down the road. They tell us following a boat mishap at Mbamadai landing yesterday. Land surveyors Terence Thomas, just 29 of Meadowbrook. Jermaine LaRose, 34 of Canvas City, Wismar. The missing and afraid drowned in that boat mishap at Mbamadai. Yep. It's so sad, folks, what's happening on our waterways. It's so sad. Every day almost. It's something. Something on the waterways, folks. Something. You know, we need another day prayer. I say a week. Lock up the stomach, you can save 56,000. A whole month. Can you imagine if one day you eating 56,000, how much you can save in a month? Lock off that. We pray to Father. You know, cleanse this country, something. Somebody trying to sell me. Now we're having these accidents on the waterways. Those of you who your spiritual pulse clean like me, you can pick up in your spirit. I know you're picking up. You're in your spirit. If your spirit's clean like me, you're in touch with Father. Thoughts and prayers going to Terence Thomas and Jamila Rose family. Again, it can't be an easy time for them. We can't. Which country you can see that? You know? If that happens in Trinidad, in Barbados, Jamaica, you will see a COI. Into these accidents, recommendations, what have you, and they try to fix the system. Not here. Nothing to see. Is who turn will come tomorrow? Who turn will come Sunday and Monday? That's what we're waiting on. Right? So we need a whole month, I say at least. At minimum, a whole month of prayer and fasting. Lock off the stomach. You know, lock it off. And then let down work a whole year. You see? This can't be natural. It can't. When Bob, you think it's natural, Roy Garrett? Somebody's telling me, Bantu King, Dan Sullivan, Leslin, Footcow, you think it's easy? Ronald Cosbert, June Graves Andy, Deborah Clark, you think it's as simple as that? Can't be easy at all, folks. It just can't be. And when the waters and the roadways and killing you, is the high cost of living in the chest in this country? Is the high cost of living? Things tight, folks. For all of us, except Randy, things tight. Man, I'm going to go 56,000 just like that. Me see 56,000 in one place in the last 2 years. Randy just going to eat it out just things tight in this country. You see what I tell you? Candidate in Egypt, Monica Jones, Everett Ward, Yvette Ward, John Walcott, Deborah Clark, Lannis Bias, Desiree Albert. Things tight. We hope we get better. And we don't to all of our benefit sheets. Sheila Boychild, Diane Graves Andy. If things get better, it goes to all our benefit. Well, we want to know what's happening out there. We want to know what's happening among our people. We hear of the high prices and all of that. And we're not coming up to Christmas as well. It's coming up to Christmas. We took a walk today. Boots on the ground, went around, talked to some folks, getting a feel how the prices are out there, what's happening. We stopped by Border Market, chatted up with some folks, and we're going to be bringing you more of that in a subsequent broadcast. We want to bring the comments of one of the persons we spoke with in Border Market. You know, we talk about how the meat price is going up. We wanted to know what's happening there. Is it stabilizing? What's happening? And how Christmas looking for some of us? You know, I don't cancel the blinds, cancel the new carpet. You know, you can't even bring in a salary and you're buying blinds and curtains and so on. No, we got to anchor down and ride out the storm. Here's what a gentleman told us this morning as we ventured into a Border Market and about the city trying to get a feel. What's happening economically? You see at the top, they're telling me things happening, but we got to go to the ground with the people to see for ourselves, to hear for ourselves what's going on. And we recommend folks, y'all go to the market, man. I don't know why these guys clipping my text off here. I want to see vendors clear. It's enders now. We want to see what's happening out there. You are going to rediscover Border Market, patronize these guys. Share the love. You're making more money. You can go marry to these $56,000. The rising tide got afloat all boats. Take a listen what our brother at the Border Market told us this morning. Prices, increases, decreases, and generally how Christmas prep comes.
Well, the price right now is not really how it's supposed to be. You got in the sale, but you ain't coming to everywhere. You can pick up here. Because people are asking the price of the I ain't telling the price of everything. But we got a nice price here right now. The price we get this. The whole market is selling for. Not everyone sells a different price. We've got the best price.
What is that best price? They maybe walk us through.
You have the best quality, you have the six quality. You have to do it people want to.
And what about chicken?
Chicken is $440, get him into $900, and chicken is $600.
Awesome. And what is your expectation as we approach, get closer and closer to Christmas? What are your expectations of the shoppers?
Like for Christmas, people don't really race. They don't feel like they for real. Like they have to stay on the face. Kind of for people that know.
Thank you. Yeah. That's how things going, folks. That's how things. That's Robin's meat stall there in Border Market. We actually check them out. Patronize these folks, guys. You got Glenroy Pool. You got a fantastic meat stall there too in Border Market, and then you got David, David. Got a fantastic meat stall there in Border Market as well. As I said, we spoke to quite a few of the guys, and we're gonna bring those comments in subsequent broadcasts. Everything y'all want to see tonight, you can't see everything this evening. So check out Robbins and check out Glenroy on the same stretch there. Check out Dale as well, folks, for all your meat needs for Christmas. I know some of you are probably going veggie. Some of you are probably going veggie for Christmas. That's how it's going down at that end, folks. And while you got the prices to deal with, you got crime as well. Them boys ain't taking it easy, you know. I want you all to know, them boys not taking it easy at all. Spiraling crime. Robson, what are you doing? You ain't getting called, Robson. You're getting called. Just like that. Names getting called, Robson. Your name getting called. Folks, we told you over the weekend, this young man, Delon Hendricks, lost his life. Just collected his pay, hung out with some friends during the course of the evening, was heading home on his bicycle. Some men lashed him off his bicycle there. Yep. And look where they lashed him off his bicycle. Lusignan Prison Road. That man didn't care, you know. You commit the crime here, you're going to spend time down the road. They care. Lash him off his bicycle. Several stab wounds to his neck. Them boys didn't care, no. Lusignan Prison Road. You think them boys would want to go far? I know them boys went out from Lusignan that night and they're going back in. I don't know. But it's Lusignan Prison Road. Lashed him off his bicycle, according to what they witnessed on the CCTV camera in the area there, and stabbed him several times to his neck. You see? Several times to his neck. I don't know if them boys is go out with a coat in the night, and then you're heading back in the morning, and unfortunately, Delon Hendricks is on the... I don't know! You know, because sometimes they take people home and you go and visit and conjugal visit and all kinds of stuff. This is Guyana. And we lost Delon Hendricks so senselessly, working hard. His family got paid, went home. His friend said he had given him some money to keep for him as he was heading in and so forth. And that's it, you know, in this country. Spiraling crime. And so them boys are the top. Telling you here, fairy stuff. But when you go on the ground, you know what's the real prices. When you go on the ground, you know what's the situation with crime. Well, you can't stay on the ground too long because they go with you. The criminals, they will go with you. You can't stay there too long. Jagabacks and trench crappos. They promise us a crime prevention plan. Bring that out. Crackpoles and cricketers, scarecrows, carrion crows, jumpy boys. You got the Black Belly ship, the Brahman bull. It's the whole animal farm led by catfish. The whole animal farm led by catfish. Don't come around with funny. Don't come around with funny. You see this fluffy talk? You see the fluffy talk? Even the private sector, like they're waking up. They're waking up. Because they're saying they need more. The Irfaan went out abusing. He said, give me so much of things and you haven't taken the opportunity. He went out abusing today, folks. Private sector saying we need more. Irfaan said, y'all choking away giving y'all. Well, it's either they're blind, they don't know what's happening, or I don't know. They're going to tell us. Because Timothy Tucker of the Georgetown Chamber of Commerce getting cussed out, abused out to his life this afternoon there. The man departed from his script. Irfaan, I think he had a script. Let me be fair to you. I don't think Irfaan had a script. I will depart from my script to deal with y'all glutton, covetous people. This is part of his presentation. This is part of Irfaan's presentation today, folks. At that business meeting, they call it, you know, Irfaan said the private sector failing to use the new opportunities, right? Listen to me. The man said he would give them people for write the proposals. He would give them people for carry the proposals to the bank. I want some deals like that. The ordinary Guyanese want some opportunities like that. Where you bring in people, experts, to help a small man like me write a business proposal and then employing people to carry me to the bank. There's nice time. Why not only for the private sector? A lot of Guyanese can use some help. You ever try to follow up a farm from small business? The rent in the farm you got to follow up. And then they want a blood sample, a stool sample. They want to take a prayer for the $6,000 bill at Marriott. So many things they're asking you for. Even say, private sector give me so much opportunity. So much money thrown your way. I'm going to employ people to write the business proposals for your companies and employ people to walk y'all to the bank. That's nice time. Listen to Irfaan at this business forum the Georgetown Chambers of Commerce was hosting along with Exxon. I think he was trying to impress the Exxon president. Take a listen.
For the first half of this year alone, ExxonMobil has procured goods and services in excess of US $127 million, or more than 25 billion from local suppliers. So the question is, once, in my very younger days, I'm still young, in my very younger days, in the Caribbean Development Bank Project Implementation Unit, and actually you'll remember this because I think you were the deputy governor of the CDB when we had the SDF meeting in Guyana, many moons ago. And Professor Clyde Thomas was asked to speak on a topic, is the glass half full or half empty? You contemplate this. I've just presented you first piece of information. Is the glass half full or half empty? You got this stuff for me? Thank you very much, sir. Put your hands together for my dear friend, Ferguson here. All right. Now, I want to address this issue of the glass being half full or half empty. Yesterday, we had one of the most significant announcements in the history of Guyana. That is moving to a project that will see 300 megawatts of new power, bringing down the cost of electricity by 50% in Guyana, unlocking potential we've been talking about for our whole history. Is the glass half full or half empty? Yesterday, we signed one of the single largest infrastructure project in the, well, not signed. We passed at cabinet paper that will see us move to negotiate to have one of the largest single infrastructure project ever in the history of our country signed that will transform our country beyond bounds and boundaries. I'm telling you, what I'm going to talk to you about today is Guyana 2030 and beyond. You are sitting in a room and in a country that will hold its own and be a leader in every single sector globally 2030 and beyond. Mark my words today. We are setting the stage, we're building infrastructure, we're putting the systems in place. And I will outline to you how we'll do that. Is the glass half full or half empty? We just concluded a mission with UCAF. The High Commissioner is here. I'm sorry I did not give the pleasantry. Your Worship, the Mayor, the Regional Chairman, Minister of Finance, member of the diplomatic community, I'm sorry. My apologies.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, you start your speech. You aren't capitalizing on how we're doing. Oh yes, Ambassador, you're there, girl. Hello. You watching the Mayor? Yeah. Mind my manners. And you know, I'm thinking, there are a lot of students watching. I won't pretend with them in my very younger days. You know, it's a butchery the English language for me because it takes me back to my days of, you know, you're being taught the anatomy of the English language. You got your adjectives, your comparatives, and your superlatives. I don't think there's a phrase like very younger days. It's youngest. All right? And if it's a one-syllable word, then you know how to operate. this very younger days is not English language, folks. To all the kids you watching. So in my very younger days, folks, Your Excellency, the Ambassador, Mayor is you. My very young, the man they're not taking the opportunities, Timothy. You got if out, you're looking 10, Timothy. Looking 10, and you keep asking for more. And when we talk about all these opportunities that people are not taking, you know who trying to take some opportunities? Rams Logistics. But the PPP, they want them to take the opportunities. Right? In the very younger days of the PPP and the Chenny, I think they would have let Rams Logistics take the opportunities. In the very younger days. You know? But in these very older days, this PPP different. Well, Chief Justice, like she was in the mood herself today, is lash, right, left, and center. You know, Rams Logistics, represented by one of the best law firms. I correct myself. In my very younger days, I've never made the mistake and said one of the best, the very best law firms. I mean, align my adjectives, my comparatives, and my superlatives. The very best law firm in this country, Hughes, Fields, and Stobie, represented Rams Logistics. And the Chief Justice, after listening to the arguments, the weight, the merit, the pedigree of the arguments for that law firm, say, yeah, I agree with you. And the Chief Justice, Roxanne George Wiltshire, gave a beating to the administration today. I understand why Irfaan went out there vexed to this event. I understand that. Folks, the Chief Justice didn't play with them. She didn't play with them at all. She wasn't playing. The Chief Justice in her ruling today on this Rams and Logistics case, she found that the local content secretariat, and by extension the government, will it refuse to issue Rams Logistics with a certificate of registration, that which the 51% requirement with regards to Guyanese ownership. She felt that the secretariat acted illegally in denying Rams and Logistics their local content certification. She felt they acted illegally. And I'm bringing this in from News Source. Big Uncle Gordon. Y'all know big men don't go to styles. Them young boys and pay y'all bills for y'all go. But big men are going out to styles. Especially them young boys from Region 3. Big Uncle Gordon, News Source. In their account says, the applicant, according to the Chief Justice, satisfied the statutory requirements and preconditions necessary to grant the issuance of the certificate of registration. The Chief Justice, in handing down our decision, also said that the Minister of Natural Resource, not only the local content secretariat, the Minister Vikram Bharat, the Minister of Natural Resources, and the local content secretariat had woefully fallen short in countering the merits of the application. The minister and the local content secretariat. Yep, that's what she said. The minister and the local content secretariat. She went on to state, I must state that the first respondent, the minister, had and has no authority. No authority. The Minister of Natural Resources, Vikram Bharat, he has no authority under the Local Content Act to make a decision whether to grant or to refuse an application. Shame play with them today. Oh, the woman was in fine form. He has no authority. This illegal, installed government. Case after case taken before the High Court. You find them on the back foot. They haven't nothing yet, you know. Since they take over, they haven't nothing. I don't know. I think it's something with the AGC. Like it's going good. And once you land, you turn a Roy, you turn a Randy. Like it's get Bassady, like it's get Shepherd, like it's total confunction nonsense is take over. both the local content secretariat and Vikram Bharat acted illegally. And Irfaan gone up there, mad as hell, fluffing and bluffing, how we been doing, and we been doing for y'all, and y'all ain't taking the opportunities. And then people just sit and say, how we been doing, and Jack doing, and so in the living room, and investors in the living room, and y'all ain't taking we on, and y'all ain't taking these opportunities to bring y'all own investors in the living room. Y'all are illegal and squatting, and y'all are getting too comfortable in your borrowed robes out there. That's what the Chief Justice said. Y'all acting illegally. Vikram Bharat, one more time. There's about 50 cases now where they're acting illegally. That is what you get from an install regime. What do you expect? What do you expect from an install regime? Huh? What do you expect from it? What do you expect? From an install regime, what Irfaan didn't tell that audience today, folks? What didn't tell them? It's just the other day when he go in Pomeroy and the boat turned over and the journalist there, he just went on the merry way. Who was them? Went along his merry way like nothing happened. Sabbath News today spoke with some of the survivors of that boat mishap in the Pomeroy. His boat mishap in the Pomeroy at Environment Island. It's all over. They're selling us somebody out for we up and they want the things thirsty for blood. What thing happened in here? This one fella, he said, oh, everything happened so fast. There's little time to react. Irfaan just went along, he way in the boat to the Pomeroy. Do he got for do? Who dead, who badly wounded, badly wounded. That's what's going on in this place. That's why I say we need a week of prayer. A month, because I know that some of y'all got a lot of things in y'all for come on. A whole month or a year. What the church them doing? What the church? He said it happened so fast. If I met with these families, he met with these workers, see the traumatized. He just went along the way in Pomeroy, taking out the pictures, got 3 photographs. Ready to depart from his script at this business conference here. Ready for the photographs. You all know them boys just do it. You know how they do it. And he talking about all the things that are available. But like only some people know these things available. Like it's only some people benefit. Some people benefiting. Because the Rastafari community telling me they want nice time too. They want nice time as well. And 30 grams will not do. 30 grams of ganja and cannabis will not do. Them boys asking for at least 56 as a starter. 56 grams. At least they're asking for 56 grams. 2 ounces, they say, is a good starter. I know I'm going to check them boys. He said, come, we can do this, we can do that. Put this thing in a select committee, take y'all advice into consideration and all that. No! They're calling them some jagabats and trench capos. We're going to let y'all know. You know, we had a chance to do better too. And we should have done better. I put out there. We should have done better by Rastafarians, brothers and sisters. We should have done better by them. We try to correct the errors of our ways, and then these scams still rebel and pass this foolishness. The Rastafarian community were out there today in front of the office of the president, making their voices heard and say, Irfaan, we know you sugar down. We know you use the high grade. You can't go and give a mark speech like that and you don't high grade. We know you sugar down. We know you use the high grade. Make it right, Irfaan. Willing to give him another chance. They were out there. Folks, you know the stereotype in this country. Once you get Rastaman on the ground, you get police. To every Rastaman, you have to fight policemen today. The Rastaman to policeman ratio. Oh, Father of mercy. Father of his mercy. The Rastaman to police ratio out there. You gotta watch that. You gotta watch that. You know, this race thing in this country, you will see some protests in some other places. You will see one policeman. But an ensemble of the Rasta community, the Rastafarian community in this country, step out to make their voices heard. And the ratios 5-1. 5-1. That's how they're doing it. But our brothers and sisters in the Rastafari community are pressing on. A lot of them in government know they shut it down. Lots of them know. Let's use high grade. You know, lots of them know to cook because they don't have the constituent things inside to cook. They need a little something to take the edge off. Huh? They know that. Priya knows that. They need a little something to take the edge off. Right? So y'all make it right. The votes at least 2 ounces is a good starting point. And you know the science has overtaken us on this issue. We spoke to one of these fellas recently. We spoke to one of our brothers recently. First, on this issue, here are his thoughts.
Morning, guys. You're out here raising your voices. I think basically you're saying free up the weed. That's been the one thing. Yes. Talk to us about that.
Well, as the world knows, cannabis is Rastafari's sacrament, right? And as a sacrament, according to the Constitution, every religious group is supposed to be allowed freedom of conscience and freedom of expression, right? Cannabis is an essential part of Rastafari religious practice. And we've made that known to this government. CARICOM has said that, but they insist on not doing anything about it. So we're here standing up and defending our rights. And we want to send a message to this government that we will not come off this battlefield until our rights are recognized in the Constitution, right? So essentially, that is our position.
You talk about cannabis being a sacrament. I want you to talk to the people of this country what that means in your community.
Right. Well, according to the scripture that we use, when you're doing prayers and these things, it has to go up with the smoke of the incense. And cannabis is that incense that Rasta use to send up I prayers and I worship to I Father. That is what it means. Right? It is there in Revelation where it says that the angel, right, sent up the prayers of the saints with the smoke of the incense. Right? So that is essentially how I use it to give prayers and praise and thanks unto I Father.
Talking about that, you mentioned CARICOM. CARICOM has done an extensive study on this matter, and they've had lots of recommendation, which talks about, as you guys are saying, you lifting this ban because the science has now overtaken the law on this issue. Talk to us about some of the perhaps medicinal benefits. You talk about the spiritual benefits, perhaps some of the medicinal benefits of using cannabis and ganja as we know it.
Yes, well, we had like Sanjay Gupta, the doctor on CNN, who did an extensive documentary on all of the different medical benefits that are derived from cannabis. I think they even followed a story of a young lady who suffered severely from seizures and these things, and just about 2 drops of the cannabis in her mouth, and the seizures stopped. Right, so those are just a few of some of the uses, but cannabis can also be used in different forms for pains and all these different things, right? A lot of the ailments that old people suffer with, joint pains and all these things, cannabis has shown through experiment to relieve these symptoms tremendously, right? So it is, and that is one of the things that research has shown, because people said that they're afraid that if you free up this thing, that young people gonna start abusing it and all these different things. Jamaica has done it since 2015, and the statistics show that there's been no increase in usage among young people. Where the increase comes internationally in countries that have liberalized it is among the elderly population, who are now flocking to it and utilizing it to alleviate their illnesses, old age illnesses, and so on.
That's the views of the community, folks. And we can agree to disagree. This is what democracy and progress is about. You got to contend with ideas, and they believe that they're on the right side of history, and the science is strong behind the medicinal value of cannabis, sativa, and marijuana. And we can agree to disagree, but at least we could have a conversation about the issue and put our views out there. And first, and they said, we said, ja! Rastafari on this side. We support our brothers. Live and let live. Ja! Rastafari. Signs of the times, folks. Signs of the times while Irfaan talking. Signs of the times. Yep. And Master Sarah Lynch recently in a podcast speaking to Latin America and says that she warns of the bad actors who go shopping for oil and gas. Folks, I see a living room with some people, they're here already. A living room with a man who gets all the support, who handles all the agreement, is here already. Ambassador Lynch is here already. She warns of these bad actors playing a role locally. She said you gotta be careful of these actors. Right? And she says, in addition to that, this installed regime should be tackling corruption. You see? Tackling corruption and marginalization. They're going to tackle corruption and marginalization. They ain't talking about them things, folks. They're not talking about those things at all. Consistently, you hear Uncle Sam through all his representatives, Albio Sachs, Hank Johnson, you name it, the Secretary of State, you got the Vice President of the United States, all speaking the same tune. Marginalization, you got to be against that. Inclusivity, more of that. More of this wealth spread around for all. Race, we got to condemn that. You heard that just over the last week from Congressman Hakeem Jeffries, the New York Attorney General, Letitia James. One tune the Americans singing. Right? You think they're just talking for talking? They don't know what happening on the ground. They know it. Hairy-fairy, hoary-flory thing. Them boys believe because big money is circulating, you must allow them to do anything. No. We're not going to allow them to do anything. We aren't going to allow them to do anything. That being said, folks, share the damn live, smash that emoji button, folks, and partner with us as well. As you all know, this is around the first few months we've been out here for 2 years, bringing you credible, valid information. You ain't going to see them in Chronicle. You ain't going to see them Master Men. LNCN, you ain't going to see them, folks, and DPI. You ain't going to see them either in newsroom. This is what we do. We have a passion to bring you valid, credible information. Boots on the ground, boots on social media. Partner with us so we can continue keeping on from strength to strength. We're available by Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, MG, MoneyGram, and Western Union. 627-6963 if you need any guidance, good folks. Each donation, it keep your program going. It's keep we going. Keep we keeping on. That being said, folks, go ahead and have a great big, fantastic weekend. Go ahead and have a fantastic weekend, guys. We're going to see you guys in our podcast tomorrow and on Sunday, God willing. We're going to be a little later on Sunday. We're going to have, Nation Watch first at 12, and then we're going to come behind Nation Watch on Sunday with our podcast. But we're definitely going to be on over the weekend and back to full strength during the course of the week. We leave you, folks. We leave you with the live scenes from the roundabout on Sheriff Street. Looks like a calm night in Georgetown. The weather seems to be holding fine. Yep. Even in my very younger days, we had good weather, and it seems to be maintaining. Live scene, folks. Live shots are coming to you from Galapixel Inc., and this is Sheriff Street, the roundabout there. Have a great weekend, folks, and stay safe.